Hello everybody, how's it going and welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a new pair of Freet shoes, the ultralight and flexible barefoot shoes. Now this shoe, the Bootee, is Freet's attempt at making a barefoot hiking shoe. But I think before we get into the shoe itself, the review itself, we should talk a little bit about Freet, the company. Now, you know, I am an avid supporter of Freet. I use them for all my shoes. I don't have a single pair of other shoes. I only solely use Freets. But that's because I love them so much. I believe in them so much that I use them myself for everything. They have a really nice ethos of making these shoes that give you a natural posture, a natural foot spread, everything natural to a barefoot walking style, but giving you protection from the elements, keeping your feet warm, extra shock absorbance, because you can't be going out barefoot everywhere, especially here. It's super cold, there can be glass, there can be litter, and you can cut your feet up. So it is important. There are times where you should be wearing shoes, and Freet give you the opportunity for protection, yet very natural foot posture. It's a brilliant company, I really love it. Now they create a wide range of shoes, from little protection to lots of protection, lots of support, lots of warmth, to just merely, it almost looks like a sock. It's just a tiny bit of protection from the elements. So they create a wide range for different uses, for running shoes, for hiking shoes, for everyday shoes, for gym shoes. But every single shoe they create is zero drop. It does not have a heel on it. So it's giving you this flat foot posture, this flat foot spread, which is natural to us. We're meant to be walking out barefoot. So their design of a zero drop is keeping that as natural as possible. Gives you the protection with the sole, but it is still giving you that control, that connectivity to the ground. When you walk over a rock, you can feel the rock. When you walk over a stick, you can feel the stick. It's giving you that awareness of where you are in your surroundings. You don't get that with a trainer. They're very breathable, so you can wear them without socks. If you're in a hotter country, it's nice. It lets the air flow. Won't get stinky and smelly. It's a pretty nice shoe. For just nice healthy feet, which is really awesome. Obviously they want to give you that natural barefoot feeling, so all their shoes are wide forefoot to let your toes spread out. You can then use your toes whilst you're walking to give you balance. You have much more balance, I find. Wearing these, my balance has increased so much. It just allows your toes to spread out naturally. You have that control, you have that feeling, and you won't lose your toes. Like, there's this idea that in the future humans will evolve to not have toes because we just don't use them. With Freets, you're guaranteed to keep your toes because you're using them. You're using them when you walk. They're very low maintenance, as you can see, super grimy and muddy, but all I have to do is put this in a bucket of water, wash off the mud, let it air dry, and it's super easy to clean. And yes, for those of you wondering, they are vegan. All their materials they use, no animal products, no animal skin. It is purely natural, from plant-based sort of shoes or from synthetic materials. And now for the Bootee. We're going to break this up into three categories: comfort, build quality, and style. Now this shoe, the Bootee, is designed to be a hiking boot. It's designed for hiking, for long distance walks, not really for lounging, for gym work or running. I have done running in this. They're pretty good, not too bad, but I prefer my other Freets that are designed for running for that. But these, pretty much all arounder, but mainly for hiking, giving you support on the ankle, on your feet, because when you're doing long distance, you need that support, so that you're not aching, you don't feel dead when you're in the tent after like a 10-mile hike. So yeah, you do it. It is designed to give you that support, give you everything you need, but still keep the barefoot and natural feel. I have done hikes, many hikes, in normal hiking boots, thick soles, lots of support, lots of laces and all this, just a lot of clunky stuff, very heavy shoes. And then I did a hike not too long ago with some Freets. It wasn't this pair exactly, but it was a similar pair. The difference was incredibly crazy, like crazy difference. It was so much better hiking in Freets. You have so much control off terrain, because when you're walking in the wilderness. You are walking on all these different terrains with a big thick sole. It's very difficult to keep your balance and to control everything. You can easily be blown over in the wind, especially for me, as I hate shoes like that. The other good thing about all Freets is that they're so low maintenance that if you've been hiking, it's been super wet, your shoes are soaking. Usually with normal shoes, you have to put them on and they're wet and cold and horrible in the morning, and you really don't want to be hiking. With Freets, you leave them out to dry inside the tent, and they are completely bone dry by the time you've woken up in the morning and it's time to go hiking. Perfect. If they're not quite dry, you leave them in the sun for a bit. Boom. Super nice. So the comfort of the shoe is brilliant. It's got lots of cushioning in places that you do need it, especially for hiking around the ankle. Lots of cushioning there. The sole is fitted with a layer of Poron, which is a shock absorbing material. Certain Freet shoes have that, just to give you that extra shock absorbance when you're hiking, when you're jumping off certain heights. It's super useful because, you know, jumping off heights barefoot, pretty painful if you're not developed and conditioned to that sort of stuff. You can also wear it barefoot if you don't have a nice clean pair of socks. Don't worry, you can put your feet barefoot in here. You're not gonna get, you're not gonna get any scraping, rubbing, chafing, any blisters on your feet with Freets. They are spectacular at keeping your feet well maintained. I've never ever in the year and a half that I've been using Freets had a blister from them. They're so comfy, especially hiking. You do not want a blister. But you can wear these barefoot even if they're wet. You're not gonna get a blister. They're breathable, so your feet are going to have lots of air to dry out and be well maintained, very healthy, not going to stink in there. Yeah, it's just super comfy shoes, super snug, yet giving you that room for your foot to spread out naturally. Now the build quality. So these shoes are designed for hiking in sort of colder climates, I'd say. You can wear them in warmer climates, but probably barefoot would be best for that, no socks. But yeah, these are designed to keep you warm. They are wind resistant, of course. They are waterproof, water resistant. They're not completely waterproof because they need that breathability, but with this neoprene sort of material that it has on the foot, it is really good at, if you get a splash, it's not going to go in and soak your whole shoe. The sole is extremely grippy, super useful when you're going on all these different types of terrain. Slippery rocks, no problem, it's very grippy. There are times when, you know, but your shoe and the surface is super wet or icy, it's going to be slippy, of course, but just the next level above normal hiking shoes, you got that grip. So super useful. Another really nice thing is the laces. It's just a small thing, but the laces are well designed to not untie themselves. My laces are undone and you got to tie them up. The worst thing that can happen during a hike, you got a heavy pack. So these laces, I really like them. The best laces they've ever had on Freets. They work really well. And then these shoes are just so durable compared to all the other Freets I've ever had in the past. These shoes, after the 2 months I've used them, are just the best. You can roll them up perfectly fine, like every Freet, but they just feel, there's an aeroplane. They just feel like a next level of durability, especially this material up here. Nothing's gonna pop off. The laces aren't gonna, slide out. There's nothing wearing down. I've been wearing it for 2 months, still super grippy. The glue, it's handmade. The glue is where it brings all the parts together. It's really durable. This is just probably the best pair of Freets I've ever had. And lastly, style. Now, in the past, I would say, if people they're like, oh, your shoes look a bit funky, I'd be like, yo dude, it's comfort over style. These are super comfortable compared to your shoes, which are stylish. I don't care if I'm sacrificing style or fashion over comfort and just a natural posture and natural foot spread. So that's what I'd previously say, because there are a few Freets. I mean, they do look a bit funky when your toe is separated. They are abnormal, they look different. But this shoe is very stylish. I mean, they've got that balance between perfect Freet ethos, ethics, where it's comfortable, it has everything around a Freet, what a Freet is. It defines a Freet, but it is very stylish, looks cool. You can go out in public, not be worried about people staring at your shoes. They look fine, and they're really brilliant. Alright, we've talked about every sort of part of a Freet, every aspect of this shoe that makes it a brilliant shoe. There aren't really that many, I don't think there is a negative about this shoe. It's the perfect Freet in my opinion. Some of the other Freets aren't as durable, but from what I have tested this out on, loads of different terrains, low maintenance, super durable shoe. I love it. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you do want to buy some Freets, if you want the Bootees or any other type of Freet, you can use my code, which is LUTHERC, LUTHERC, and that will give you 25% off. This is an affiliate code, so if you do use it, you are supporting me as well, and then you're also getting an awesome pair of shoes. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon. Stay happy, stay humble, and stay positive.